game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors taking on the Phoenix Suns. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals, but the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Gets it to go in the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Unable to. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Phoenix ball. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant to Curry. Easy path to the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Booker with it. Just getting started. Strapped in for a good one here in Game 7. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss. Into the front court, it's Booker, trailing by 4. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the ring.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. And he's going to the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark in you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Off the assist.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Durant to Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have it.
Look out, Devin Booker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry. Oh, he hits a 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
DeAndre Ayton. Booker, guarded by Klay Thompson. Rises for the slam.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Booker with it. Down 8. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Warriors come away with it. Thompson knocks it down. defender has to get there next time.
The transition three-point shot is one of the most difficult shots to actually defend. It's natural for the defense to automatically run back and protect the paint. But these days, people say, why settle for a three? Why not? Especially when you can shoot the ball at that kind of clip.
To the Cal Bridges. Knocked loose. Josh Jackson, defended by Draymond Green. To Booker. Warriors have it. Curry. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws his defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Booker. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. That is third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry. And the Suns secure the rebound. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Jackson, goes to the right side. Can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
New blood coming in for both sides. Crawford. Knocks it down off the step back.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Warriors basketball. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And Draymond Green throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Jackson. And Jay, they call the foul.
And you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Booker. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Yes, Klay Thompson. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Now that he's 3 of 3 from the field, he needs to get the ball on the next possession, maybe run a 1-4 flat set and get out of the way.
Got it.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Nice pass to get things going.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Phoenix with it. Josh Jackson against the native of Sweden. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Count the basket at the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Kevon Looney pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding a big lead. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Booker matched up with Durant. Kevon Looney snatching it out of the air. Kevon Looney with the block. Kevin Durant with the rock. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Kevin Durant. He's now 5 for 6. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Crawford to Jackson. Jonas Jerebko tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Substitution being made in this one. Josh Jackson. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Durant. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Crawford. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Crawford's shot off the mark. Cruises inside for 2. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Suns ball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Booker. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Curry. That's how you defend. Warriors come away with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Jumper's good.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
It's Steph at the controls. Here's a chance from long range. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
The first one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes, got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Josh Jackson. Crawford. Not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Count the triple.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, and that's 5 blocks tonight.
That won't go. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Booker against the former Cougar. Curry. No good. That's great defense. Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He was all over him. Suns control the possession. Crawford. It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Durant to Curry for 3. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
Curry, tough shot. Well defended. Crawford. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Time for some new personnel into the game. Livingston. No, the Suns come up with the steal. To Booker. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Phoenix has the ball. Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Crawford to Booker. Knocked loose. Bender, tough matchup against Durant. Fires the three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Jamal Crawford, 2 of 4 now.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Durant. Textbook defense. To Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Crawford to Booker. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. Good for three.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. A three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Goes to the right side. Curry. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kevin Durant sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Curry, here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Booker. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Durant to Sean Livingston. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
And let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun, but the homies can have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Booker defended by Thompson. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Thompson. Bender able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Finish that. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First try, no good. No good. Missed them both. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Thompson. Message received. Well defended. Terrific vision. Sean Livingston sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Mikal Bridges. The drive.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Mikal Bridges. Thompson. Won't go down. Great pass to set it up. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
That's good D. Shot no good. To Booker. Great dish to set it up. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bender swats it. Incredible. 6 tonight. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away. Oh, emphatic slam. Deep three at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports.
The Warriors dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and the offensive glass was their domain. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Suns with the basketball. To Mikal Bridges. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To Booker. Draymond Green rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Curry with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Booker with it. His guys down big. And counted at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Curry. Smothering D. Booker. Warriors have it. 2-point shot for Curry. A fundamental shot right there.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
It's Phoenix ball. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Curry. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get the offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Curry has it. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. To Mikal Bridges. From long range. Not going down here. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Booker sizing up Draymond Green. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Mikal Bridges. Warriors come up with it. Curry. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Knocked loose. To Booker. DeAndre Ayton. Klay Thompson with a piece. Make that 7. Curry. Stephen Curry surpassing his own NBA record. His 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
And he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Great feed. Sets it up. Count the basket inside.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Curry, rebound Bridges. Bender, Green always looking for the steal. Draymond Green, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Knock loose. It's Steph for 2. Can't connect. Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. Whoa! What a finish!
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. Phoenix with it.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. It goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Curry. And it's Bender with the rebound. To Booker. Nice pass to set things up. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Josh Jackson has got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Missed the second one as well. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Booker matched up with Jerebko. To Jackson. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Curry. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Durant to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
And you can't lunge like that.
Off the mark on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Jackson. He throws it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. 3 for 6 now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Booker against KD. Knocked loose. Curry. That's how you defend. To Booker. Knocked loose. Josh Jackson matched up with Durant. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses. Kevon Looney. Huge block. 8 now. Changes coming from both sides right now. Josh Jackson. Off the assist.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry. No good. That's great defense. Knocked loose. It's Suns ball. Josh Jackson. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Curry. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Booker. Won't go down. Iguodala to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Curry. To Sean Livingston. Curry. He engulfed him that time. Booker shot off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Steps through and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Curry, he was all over him. To Mikal Bridges. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Suns control the possession. Throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
He drills the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Nice swat that time.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Stephen Curry with a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Great look and vision. Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Iguodala, guarded by Devin Booker. Cashes in for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in there.
Phoenix has the ball. He got a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For 3, no good. Booker with it. His guys down big. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Shot by Looney, but that's no good. Driving right to the basket. He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Warriors have the basketball. Fires the 3. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. To Booker. Surveys the floor. And the finish at the rim.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting a kick out 3.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
No, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if they'll try that one again.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Booker matched up with Iguodala. Passed it off. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Just a tic-tac foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Bender, tough matchup with Draymond Green. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Dragan Bender at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. Curry into the front court. His guys holding a big lead. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
Suns with the basketball. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Curry to Thompson. 4-3. Message received. Well defended. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Thompson. And Booker with the rebound. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Green. Thompson. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Thompson. Second effort. Green to Curry. Thompson. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thompson. Not easy.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker guarded by Klay Thompson. You're a fan. You love the will and the want. To Thompson. Fires the 3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's had.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. To Thompson. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. DeAndre Ayton on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. New blood coming in for both sides. Booker knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
KD follows up with the putback slam.
Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Curry. Lays it up and in.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Shot from in close, no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Warriors have it. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Warriors come up with it. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors will represent the West in the NBA Finals after today's landmark victory. After a season of adversity, it all comes down to one last playoff series, and I just know it's going to be incredible. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Suns were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports. I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.